morning, Starshine. There it says hello. So, it's off to the races. We'll go. Man, if you've never heard of the guy, this is a rapper. His name's Immortal Technique. If you've never heard none of his stuff before, you need to go stop this video, go look him up. Some terrible truth coming from that man's lyrics. Terrible truth. Good though. I like it. So I'm on the way back home now. Look, here's the state for the New Mexico boys. Put them in these big old cages. You know what I mean? You'll see them. Watch here. I'll point the camera that way a little bit so you'll see them there on the side too. Big old cages. You know, if you can convince an animal, same thing. If you can convince an animal it's okay to sorry. But it's the same process in my head. If you just take out if you take out the funny mouth noise that separates the animal from the other animal, it's pretty disturbing. So if you can convince a child it's okay to keep an animal in a cage, how far away are you from teaching that same child it's okay to keep a human in a cage? I don't think you're very far off. So just driving this. There's this road out here that makes like 2 S curves, so it would really make I don't know. 2 S curves. It makes 2 S curves. So what do you think there? It's a bunch of curves. It goes through the road. I don't know why it goes that way, but it does. It's just fun to drive on. If I remember, I'll take this road home. Again. And I'll drive this and I'll go wee wee wee. You can see how fun it is. Oh, look at the corns and the stuff. Yeah, it's good. I hope it storms today. Look. They said it was going to storm the other day and it never did. I don't know how they do it, but they just never get it right. So I'm coming down this way. Go home. But like I said, if you've never seen Immortal Technique before, if you've ever heard any of his stuff, some of his stuff is brutal. And some of it's really truthful. Which would be a good one? So you wouldn't. I guess beef and broccoli would be one if you're not easily offended feminist. Because he talks about, I think that's the name of it. He talks about the true nature of a woman and how a woman should be measured for her worth and not for what she looks like. You know, not her worth, but her worth. He's good. He's a good guy. And he could be full of shit. He could be a government shill, but if he is, he's a good one. He got me convinced. Let's see if this big old truck's gonna turn. Yeah, I thought he was like. Dude, look at that. If I'd been going faster, would have hit that. But not me, I'm a chili. I'm a very mellow driver. I was in a car accident when I was a kid. Freaked me out. It freaked me out bad. So there's been a couple times in my life where I've really tripped out. And that's why I am the way I am, you know. And so it's sent me down. But I wouldn't change it. You know, whatever. Being in a city full of people and being all alone, you know, it's not that bad sometimes. Sometimes it's just torture. So thinking about getting something to eat down here first before going home. So we'll see I'll see where I go. If I turn before Central or if I turn on Central. You'll figure it out if I turn the camera off. Okay, here's a post office. They say here, the people freak out on check this out. People go and they do this thing called a liberty check or whatever they call it. And they'll go in front of a federal building and they'll take pictures until the hoodoo comes out, you know what I mean? And it says, hey, you can't do that. There's no pictures. But my big argument with the whole thing is, well, aren't those things on Google Maps? So if I was really gonna go do something, wouldn't I just look it up on Google Map and say, look, here's a Google Map? And I bet you I could probably look up the plans of the building on Google, look up the map. Plans of the building. Oh, something. Anyway. Oh, look, this guy's got butterflies all over his van. That's a cool van, though. Nice big windows. I've been thinking about swapping my truck out for a van. Oh, I'm sorry, Bessie. I didn't mean to say it in front of you. But I've been thinking about swapping my truck out for a van. Just so I could have some places to store stuff. I could build stuff. I could have my tools in it when I needed it, instead of having, like, look in the back here, watch. See, my tools are in the back. So that's not good. And look, I'm passing in front of a federal building right now. And if I was, and I'm video cameraing. The people that are being obvious about it is not the ones you look for who are the ones. You look for the ones that are you're trying to be shady about it. I don't get it. Plus, you're put. I do admire them, but I don't know. I have yet to have that kind of cojones to go do that kind of stuff. Well, I wonder who's playing. Somebody's playing here. We did the County Crows last time they played here. I don't know who's playing. Look, it should be far enough away. See the big old trucks? All those big old trucks go all the way to the end of the street. Watch, when we get to the side, I'll show it. See the big old trucks. Big old trucks. Big old trucks. Some kind of show. Some kind of show. But yeah, I worked there a couple times. When I worked for the Foo Fighters, we did 15 semi-trailers. That's 15 of those trucks back there. We did 15 of those in 2 hours. Filled them up. Unloading is a little harder. It takes a little longer. Because you gotta wait for... you gotta wait for a sound, you gotta wait for video, depending on who's in the lineup. You know what I mean? You gotta wait. There's a certain way to break it down and a certain way to put it together. And when you're putting it up, you gotta wait for people, because sometimes there's certain things that happen, but when you're taking it down, if anything happens, it's just bust through it. You know what I mean? If a bolt locks, it's bust the bolt. If it's, something happens, it's that's the way it happens. So I wonder what show's gonna be. Yeah, we did 15 trucks, and look, there's somebody's cigarettes. Oh, it's got cigarettes in it too. I could see it's probably somebody got a cigarette. They put it on the roof of their car, and there it is lying in the street. Well, come Christmas. I haven't had a cigarette since Christmas, so that's pretty good, I guess, right? And it's now past the 4th of July. But I bet I'm coming towards Central, so I better pull out. I'll see you guys later.